All right, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Voice is a little scratchy. I haven't done a whole lot of talking today. Um, Good morning and happy Tuesday. Yay. I get to spend some time in the casita today. I get to spend some time with you guys. If you guys could let me know if sounds good, all that kind of stuff. Oh, good morning, Lola. I'm so happy you're here. Um, Hopefully you can hear me and you're just not seeing my mouth move like what. But today we're going to, sorry, I have like an old pair of, oh, you hear me just fine? Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I have an old pair of glasses on because I've got issues with my new pair sliding down my nose. And so I'm constantly doing this, which I guess is good for when you take pictures, but it's so good when you're trying to see what's on the computer screen. So, today we're going to have paper crafting fun because why wouldn't we? Of course we are. Um, and let's see. I'm pretty sure I probably forgot something. I've been kind of procrastinating about getting my card ready for this. So, let's just say, and then one of the animals got sick this morning, so I had that to clean up with, to deal with. So let's say like 10 minutes ago, I was still at my desk trying to get some stuff together. Um, so I'm gonna have more water because I don't want to keep like, I don't know what that's called when I do that. Um, okay, so let's make the table big so that you guys can see some of the cards. There we go. Um, you see some of the cards that one, I posted on Friday. This was a anniversary card that I made. And after I posted it, I realized there was no stamping on the front of the card. Um, but so there's the front, and this is showing you a sneak peek of some designer series paper that's going to be available coming July. And then I did the inside. I love this scripted stamp set. It's got, I think, six or probably six, maybe eight different sayings, but it's long, perfect for when you make a card this way. So let's see if you guys are going to guess what our theme is for today. Here is another card that I made with, this is new paper, and this is a sneak peek actually. This won't be available until the new catalog comes out in September. Let's see. Can you see it says thinking of you always. And I did it tone on tone, which is not showing up that great on the camera, but so here I used Night of Navy and the deckled circles. You guys see the little ridges there. And then I used, for the white one, for the basic white, I used the Spotlight on Nature dies, which is 6 circle dies with different designs. And I do have something. I should take a picture of my room right now because it's a mess. I told Brad yesterday I was cleaning it up, and I did, but it's a mess again. But the Spotlight dies, or Spotlight on Nature dies. So it cuts out, 6. And they all have different designs. So like this guy has the little dashes, little cutouts. Aren't those cute? And so right now, bundles are 10% off. So through June 30th. So any of the bundles are 10% off, plus the machines are 10% off. Your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines are on sale right now. Hello, Yolanda. I'm so happy you're here. Um, so that's always good to know. And it ends June 30th. Okay. So there's this card. And with the circles, I never wanted to look like, you know, that famous mouse. I mean, there's a time and place to have that famous mouse, but I don't want it to look like that. So there's that card. And then we made this card at our team meeting. So we had a good time. If you've ever thought about joining Stampin' Up, we'd love to have you come check out our team meetings. We can discuss all the great perks and benefits of being a Stampin' Up demonstrator. Good morning, Sandy, otherwise known as Mom. I'm so happy you're here. Or maybe my dad's watching. I don't know. So this is the card we made. I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Thinking of you on the inside. But I used the dies, and then this is new designer series paper. It's in the catalog right now. And then some new jute. This is called jute because it's thicker than a baker's twine. Baker's twine is a little bit thinner. And this is a little rougher too. It's got a lot of great texture on it. So there's that part. Oh, well, hello, Mom. Let's see. Before we get crafting, I also want to talk to you guys about Paper Pumpkin. So we get sneak peeks of what's coming for Paper Pumpkin. So July is Painted Petals. August is Time for Cake. I'm excited. I'm always excited for Paper Pumpkin, but this has numbered stamp sets of, or stamp, it looks like. So you could create different numbers. In the funny story, in the craft fairs that I do in the parks, I have a few birthday cards that have numbers on them. And when I made them, I had like random numbers left over from a really old Paper Pumpkin kit. So it's like happy 72nd birthday or happy. I tried to make them right because we all know where I do craft fairs at. So I didn't want like happy 30th, which I guess would work for a kid or grandkid. But I have no like anyway, people have bought them, and I think I only have maybe a couple that say happy 65th birthday or something like that. And people are like, there's nobody here that's 65, or you know, everybody's retired and living the snowbird life. So it's on my to-do list to make more numbered birthday cards. I guess that was my long story of telling you that that's on my to-do list. So back to Paper Pumpkin. September is Autumn Abundance. When I saw this picture, I was like, oh my gosh, we're already going to start talking about fall, right? It's crazy. I mean, I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday, so it's all fall going up. But a week ago when I printed this picture out, I was like, oh, summer just started, but we have to start thinking about fall. Okay, so sign up Paper Pumpkin. You have until the 10th of every month to decide whether you want that box or not to show up at your door. I will put a link. Oh, I'm talking a lot. Losing my breath. Okay. I will put a link for the Paper Pumpkin. And then on usually the third Friday of the month, I do a kit night where if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber or you want to buy a Stampin' Up kit, we've talked about Stampin' Up kits here before. If you're a team member, if you purchase from me, team member, what else? Kits, Paper Pumpkin. you get to come to the casita and we craft. And it's a great, like, 2 hours of just creating and chatting and eating chocolate and just having fun and crafting, having paper crafting fun. So usually on the third Friday of the month, you do need to RSVP. So I can make sure I have enough seats for that. And let's see, Yolanda said, time flies, next week's Christmas in July. I know. I don't know why the calendar always creeps up on me. It's the same time every year, Christmas in July. Got to figure something out. What will I be doing for Christmas in July for you guys? I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see. Okay, so today's card. Okay, did you guess what the theme was after seeing all of these cards? Can you guess? I guess there could be a couple themes, but it's circles. Hello, Gail. I'm so happy you're here. So today's theme is, hello, Kathy. I'm so happy you're here. Today's theme is circles. So we're going to be making this card right here. Ooh, look at that paper, how that shines. So I've done a little bit of prep work, but not a whole lot. So you guys are going to help me pick some stuff out. But we are going to take Pretty Peacock. I love this color. Earlier this month, we went up to the mountains in northern Arizona, and we stayed in these cute little cabins. And the bedroom of our cabin was painted. One wall was painted this color. It was gorgeous. Makes me want to do a little painting, or at least think about painting. We'll see. Okay, we're going to be using the Thoughtful Journey paper. So what have I cut out already? Put that right there. Okay, so this is the Thoughtful Journey paper. It's gorgeous. Love all this landscape paper that Stampin' Up! Comes out with. There's all of this gorgeous. That one's pretty. Like that. I wanted to use I'm going to call this a thistle, although I saw a plant kind of like it in Vermont. I almost thought it was a thistle until my brother-in-law told me, nope, not a thistle. I don't remember what plant it was, but I do know it was the Vermont state flower. Okay, so we're going to pick one of these papers. I think we're going to pick this paper because it's got some of the Pretty Peacock in it. How do you guys pick paper? Just whatever. Oh, I should show you the backside. Just whatever floats your boat. There, look at, oh, that's so pretty. Okay. Ooh, that one's pretty too. I haven't noticed that one. Although I must have because I cut something out of it. Okay. Do you guys go for these big designs like this? Or more of the watercolor effect? Or I could say watercolor effect. I don't know. Okay. And I thought I had one cut out already. I don't. So we're going to take our trimmer and we're going to cut it out 3.5 by 5.5. Like so. Let's see. Lola said, this paper almost wants me to buy some wild wheat. It would go with wild wheat. Wild wheat, yep. If you know Stampin' Up! Colors, you know that wild wheat is a in color. And it's this color right here. It's kind of you have to get used to it, but this is wild wheat right here. When you first look at it, you go, but then, at least I did. There's probably somebody out there that fell in love with it immediately. But once you play with it, and like this card right here, Wild Wheat, this card I love this card. That's why we're making one similar to it. Okay, so we're going to take our 3.5 by 5.5 designer series paper, and we're just going to put this on the front. This is a great way to use up designer series paper. Okay, and we're just going to give it like a little bit of border, and I have that on wrong. I can't leave it like that. All right. There we go. Much better. Let's see, Yolanda says, I start with the color choice, and from there, the design paper. Me too. Well, no, sometimes I start with the designer series paper, and then I pick out what color, like card base I want to use. I probably do both, probably. Hello, Melanie. I'm so happy you're here. Okay, so there's the front, and then instead of using, I already cut out some of these circles that we're going to be using. We're going to play with it a little bit. So here's another circle we're going to stamp on this guy. I brought over my punch also because on this card, I just punched these guys out. So I'm pretty sure I want to use another thistle. So I'm just going to punch it out. Like so. And we're probably going to put it like that, maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. I can't decide if I want to pull something out like a little bit more of the purples. And say welcome home. Oh, thank you. Had a great time vacationing. Whew, getting hot in here. Maybe we'll do this. I'll play with it. Let's see. I think I like that one better. I don't know. Could you have more circles? Of course you can. Just keep adding circles. All right. So I think that's kind of the way we're going to lay it out. What do you guys think? But first we have to stamp. So I got I thought I brought it over. It's underneath. Melanie says, yes, it's hot, hot, hot here. It is hot. And so this summer, I'm keeping the Crafty Casita with the AC on. Like last summer, the AC just went off because I was never in here. And so this summer, I'm keeping it on. So I come in here and it feels cool because I'm walking from the house to the casita. And then in about a half hour or like an hour, I'm like, whoo, it's hot in here. But also the lights that I have on are like pretty hot right now. So, let's see. Gail says, I have found wild wheat is a good substitute for a gold tone paper. I usually pick my DSP, then match it with the cardstock. Yeah, the wild wheat is a good. Oh, it is a good gold tone. Like automatically, I start thinking of like Marine Corps stuff, right? Because the red and the gold. But yeah, that would actually be really pretty with Christmas stuff too, right? Gold. Um, okay, so we're going to be using the Simply Said stamp set, which I have been gravitating to all the time lately because the sayings are just classic. Thanks, hello, just a note. You guys know how I feel about the just a note quote. I love it. Today we're going to be using birthday wishes. So we're going to ink up with Pretty Peacock ink. We're just going to ink this guy up. And we're stamping a little to the right and at the bottom. So I don't want it center because I want some circles covering up this guy. And we're also going to add some jute. And I'm thinking we might do wild wheat just to kind of pull out from there. Let's see, maybe. Okay, so we're going to start putting some circles down. And I'm saving the thistle because, oops, I want to pop him up using dimensionals. Like that. I should let you guys know that this paper that I already, see that? Let's see. Ooh, there we go. Isn't that pretty? I want the green one first. The this paper, I'll show you here before I finish. This card is, it is called Thoughtful Designs. And here, this is like ombre. So you see that? So we're talking about wild wheat. So it's a little bit lighter and it goes all the way to what I would call the old olive down here. And then we have our purples. Ooh, look at that in the light. That's pretty. We have like Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock on this guy. This guy's more Cajun Craze. And it's definitely shiny. It's specialty designer series paper, so it's only one-sided. And then here we have more like Calypso Coral and maybe Booty Mauve, maybe, ooh, that might be Fresh Freesia that it goes all the way down to, like so. All right, so that's that paper that we're using. Before, I want to put dimensionals on this guy, but I want to do the jute before. Okay. So the way that I do like this kind of thing right here, the way we're going to do this is I take my hand and I kind of open up my fingers a little bit just to make my hand bigger. And I wrap it like so. Do I wasn't planning on doing this, but, and then I pull it off. And I gotta make it a little bit bigger. Okay, let's go back. Because I need scissors for one thing. Okay. And also, when I made that first card with the jute, I used beeswax to make it not so curly. So if you take beeswax and you just rub it on your ribbon, whatever kind of ribbon, it will take the curl away from it. Somebody at the door? That'd be weird. Okay. So we're just gonna make it really big like this. Okay. And then the way that I adhere it is I just put a line on my paper and it's going to get covered up. But I just take it like this and I push it on the adhesive like that. And then I actually think sometimes you want to make sure where you put your dimensionals so that it's not going to go on top of your twine. And sometimes you get it just right to where it misses it. There you go. Like so. Let's see. Gail says a dryer sheet on the ribbon also takes the curl out of the ribbon. An unused dryer sheet, Gail, or a used dryer sheet? Because we've got tips and tricks for used dryer sheets and your die cuts. But let us know in the comments if it's a. I'm guessing it's a new dryer sheet because it's got that film on it, and that would take it out. But let me know. That's a good tip. Thank you very much. Okay, now we're going to add our thistle. And the way that I want to do that is up here, I'm going to add some dimensionals. And then on the bottom, probably just one. And then on the bottom, I'm going to add my adhesive of choice, which is always for me. My adhesive of choice is always the tape runner, but I use all adhesive. So, okay, we're going to add this guy right here. And I think it needs some bling. Don't all cards need bling? So I think maybe we'll use these guys. Probably. We'll do a little bit more of the purple. Let's see. Gail says, I have used both used and new dryer sheets. Oh, good to know. We'll have to try that. Because right now my beeswax is looking a little used or a lot used. All right. So let's take these pearls and just throw some. I say throw, but not really. Let's see. Molly says very cute. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, hopefully I've inspired you guys to get out circle dies, circle punches, and designer series paper, right? So there's that. Let's see. Should we do the inside? Of course. Birthday wishes. Let's see. Thinking of you, of course. I'm going to put this in the case. It's not clean, but I have been known to lose stamps by just placing them in random places. Am I the only one that loses stamps? Let me know. All right. Thinking of you is going to go on the inside, like so. And then I think we're going to take a strip, of course, of the paper and put it on the inside. So I'm going to cut out, I usually do like 3 1/4. Oops. I don't know what was on my trimmer. Let's see. Put it the right way. Let's make sure this guy is matching the card. Gail says, very cute. I love the colors. Oh, thank you. It's so easy with Stampin' Up, right? Stampin' Up always makes color coordination super easy. And let's see. Do I want it that big? I don't think I want it that big. Let's do a half. Lola says, awesome. Just used some circles the other day, but love the additional number and sizes. I know, right? You can, but if you know, if you've been here a while, you know that I love layers, and circles are a great layer, right? You can just circle on top of circles. Last week, my word of the video was therapeutic. Today, my word of the video, or my word for the day, is circles. So if you guys create anything with circles, I would love to see it. Whether you post it in on Facebook, maybe on the comments, that would be awesome. Let's see. We're gonna just put that down. It's gonna have to be. Oh, look! It's almost like a perfect little line of white that works. Like it's straight. Sometimes it happens. All right. So we're just going to add this to the inside, and then we are done with this card. Ooh, I love those colors on Pretty Peacock. It just makes them all pop and come together. Perfect. So there's our card. Yeah, definitely. Or if you post it, tag me. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see what you create with circles. All right, guys. Well, 2 videos in a row where we didn't have technical issues. Let's cross our fingers, knock on wood, that it continues. I will be here next Tuesday. I will have some kind of awesome project for you. Hopefully you guys think it's awesome. Thank you guys all for watching, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, guys. Thank you.